Hello students, in today's class we learned deletion element from a list. In last video we learned how we can traverse data from a list and how we can insert element at particular position from a list. So today we learn how we can delete data from a particular position. So removal of data element from a data structure is known as deletion. So in example, we have a list which has element 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So now we want to delete element of third position. So our third position element is 30, which we want to be delete. After the deletion, our output will be 10, 20 and third position 30 is deleted, then 40, 50 and 60. So this logic can be understood by a example. So let's understand a example. So first here we define a blank list and a particular variable which perform different tasks. So in first for loop we are going to input element in a list. So we will be input element in a list by this loop. We will input 5 elements in a list. After this we are going to input what position which you want to delete element. So like third position. Then in next for loop we are shifting element to delete data from a particular position, and then we are going to print list after deletion. So we will execute the program. So enter number. First of all we enter 5 list number. First we enter 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we want to enter which position number element we want to delete. So I enter third. So third number position will be element will be deleted. So our output will be 10, 20, 40 and 50. So third position number element is deleted. Again we execute the program. Now again we execute the program. So I enter 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I want to delete first number element is to be deleted. So after the deletion output is 20, 30, 40 and 50. So first position element 10 is deleted. So our next topic is searching. So searching for the specific element in a data structure is known as a searching. So data structure support two types of searching: linear searching and binary searching. First is linear searching. It is also called sequential searching because it searches element from the first position one by one as a sequence, and whenever we want to input element in a list, all element must be unique in list. So whenever we input the data in linear search, all element must be unique. So there is no repetition of data in linear search. So like we have a list which has element 10, 50, 30, 70, 80, 60, 20, 90 and 40. In that case we want to element search 20. So it starts from first position to search. If element does not match, then it will come to the next element. If this not come, it will come to the next element. This process will continue till element does not find. So 20 is found at position number 7. So our output will be element position 7, because it searches element from first position and it searches one by one. So that's why it is also called as sequential searching. So linear searching is also called sequential searching. So if we want to find element 100, so there is no element of 100 in the list, so output will be element not found. So in linear search we can input data in any order, like ascending, descending, or if any order we can input the data. So there is no necessary to arrange data in a particular order in linear search. And our second search is binary search. Binary search, it searches element from middle position, while in linear search element searches from first position, and in binary search all elements search from the middle position. So all elements is a list must arrange in a particular order. So there is a necessary condition in binary search that element must be arranged in particular order, and order can be ascending or descending, and all element must be unique, and it is fast searching method, so its speed is very fast comparatively linear search. So linear search took lot of time to search element, but in binary search its speed is very fast. So a basic disadvantage of binary search is that whenever we input the element in a list, all elements must be arranged in a particular order. But advantage is that its performance is very high. So like we have here list 2, 5, 8, 12, 16, 23, 38, 56, 72 and 91. So we have this list, and now we want to search element 23. So how we can search the 23 from binary search? So our list lower position is 0 and highest position is 9. So its middle position is 0, 0 plus 9 divided by 2, which is equals to 4.5. So which is equals to 4. So it will search element from fourth position. So our fourth position, middle position is 16. So if this match, so it is not matching our searching element 23. So now it will search that searching element is greater than or lower than. So 16, so 23 is greater than 16. So it will search element from 5th to 9th. So our lower position is 5 and higher position is 9, which is divided by 2, which is equals to 7. So we will search our middle position now is 7. So element on 7th position is not matching. Again we search that 23 is greater than 56. If it is not, then our lower position is 5 and higher position is 7. So 5 plus 7 divided by 2 is equals to 6. So our sixth element has been found. So here we can search from the element by the help of binary search. So it will take time, but it searches element from the middle position. So data is divided into two parts. Either if element is greater than, then it will move to the right side, and lower than, then it is moved from the left side. So how we can perform binary search algorithm in data structure. So today we learned data structure in part 3, how we can delete the data from a list and how we can search data element from a list. So there are two methods for searching: linear search and binary search.